Actually, I bought a camera but I don't know how to use it.
Hey guys, I'm Bishal, and in this video I'll be talking something about different DSLR modes. So without wasting your time, let's get into it.
In this video, I'll be talking something about the following modes.
Auto mode. Now as the name suggests, here all the calculations are done by the camera and the only work you have to do is to click the picture. You have no control over the ISO, shutter speed and aperture. The only thing you can do is to turn off the flash. There is a disadvantage of this auto mode. In the auto mode, the only intention of the camera is to click a brighter image, and while doing so, the camera just ignores those basic details from your pictures. Program auto mode. Now in this mode, the camera allows you to change the aperture and ISO, and based on that changes, the camera sets the shutter speed. Shutter priority mode. Now if you don't know that what is shutter speed, I have a separate video on the topic. The link will be in the description and popping right over here. In the shutter priority mode, you have the flexibility to change the shutter speed, and all the other settings are done by the camera. Now this is an excellent mode for clicking the longer exposure images and for freezing the moving objects. All you have to do is to set the shutter speed and just click the picture. Aperture priority mode. Now if you don't know that what is aperture, I have a separate video on this topic. The link will be in the description and popping right over here. In the aperture priority mode, the camera allows you to change the aperture, and based on that, the camera does all the other calculations. The only thing you have to do is to set an aperture based on the condition or based on the subject you are clicking, and the other things are set by the camera. Scene mode. Now in this mode, the camera does all the calculations and you have that flexibility to change the flash settings. Now you might be thinking that what is the difference between scene mode and auto mode? Actually, in the scene mode, the camera provides you several scenes based on which you have to tell the camera that which scene you want to click. If you want to click a portrait, there is a separate portrait scene based on which you have to tell the camera that I want to shoot a portrait. And there is a landscape scene based on which you have to tell the camera that I want to shoot a landscape. Now if you want to click a portrait, just select the scene of portrait and the camera will do all the calculations required to shoot the portrait. And when you want to shoot a landscape, just twist the scene of landscape and the camera will do all the settings required to shoot a landscape.
Manual mode. Now this is the most important mode and your whole photography journey will rely on this mode. So if you have any confusion regarding the shutter speed, aperture and ISO, just clear those points. In the manual mode, the camera doesn't do any calculations. All you have to do is to make the calculations yourself, and you have to set everything by yourself. Now why this mode is so special? The reason is, by this mode you can click those best shots that your camera is capable to click, and in this mode you get whole control over your images. This mode provides all the freedom by which you can get those decent and perfect shots, but it is not going to be easy at first. You must have a perfect knowledge about everything. You need to experiment on your camera and you need to habituate with your settings, and that's how you will be master on this mode.
If you are a beginner, I will recommend you to shoot at scene mode, because at that mode you can get a clear idea about how your camera deals with different conditions. Hope you have liked the video, and if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe and मिलते हैं किसी और वीडियो में.